for the love of Sigma, ask Grizz or me, drama. What's up, skippers? Today, I'm gonna be talking about the recent drama going on in the Gtag fan game community. It's not really a community, it's just a bunch of like underage kids who don't know how to code using Unity. But today we're gonna be talking about the horrible copying problem and just a ton of bad stuff that's been going on. So today I was scrolling through Discord and I saw this and it said, "At everybody, join the game's dying." Something like, I honestly forget, I don't have it pulled up. And then I saw this game, Orphan Monkey on MetaQuest. And then I saw the picture for it. And I thought, hey, that looks really familiar. I was like tweaking out, bro. So I click on the link, bro, and I go to it. It's called Orphan Monkey. And I'll take a closer look at like the banner for the game. And it is completely ripped from my OG Smokey tag logo. Here, I'll put them up side by side on screen. As you can see, this guy, I'm gonna be saying his name because I'm pretty mad about this. So is Grizz. Grizz is not happy because he's the one who originally made the design. Yeah, so if you go to Grizz's channel, you'll find all the OG songs with the old profile thingy for it. They're all altered just for like the specific song. But here's the original picture right here. And here is the copied one by Ultra Snowy 543 right here. The stars, they all line up. He literally didn't even like take his time to remake the moon. He just traced the line art with like it's just really horribly done. And honestly, I'm not trying to start any drama, but Ultra Snowy 543, if you're watching this, just please take it down, make your own logo. It's not that hard to be creative. It really is not. So next, we're gonna move on to Mossy and Meta Foxes. So Mossy joins my server, and they're like, "Hey, I took inspiration from your logo. Here's the Smokey tag logo, and here's Meta Fox's logo." As you can see, it's not inspiration. They straight up like stole the idea of Smokey tag. Originally, the game was also called Meta Monkeys or something like that. They changed it to foxes to try to like copy Smokey tag, but oh my god, I'm sick. But yeah, so they copied it, and I'm like, that's okay, because they're a child. I'm gonna be honest. I've heard their voice in a VC. They're a young child, and I checked with Grizz, and he's okay with it. He doesn't really mind. Oh my gosh, dude, my throat is like actually dying. So yeah, everything was jolly, everything was going good, and then I wanted to check their lore. So I scrolled down to the lore channel, and I read this lore, and it seemed really familiar to Smokey tag. Link in description. So yeah, they completely ripped Smokey tag's lore and just put it with their own meta foxes. And I had a talk with them, they removed it, and we sorted everything out. But that just goes to show that most younger people, please stay off Discord, stay off any multiplayer game. It's just dangerous, and we all have safety in mind. So yeah, basically, kids really don't understand that the difference between copying and taking inspiration. So they think everything is just up for grabs and you can really just have anything you want and there's no repercussions. Ultra Snowy, on the other hand, is not a young child. He's like 14 or 15. He's like my age. Here's a picture of his face, by the way. He's not a young kid by any means. He knows the difference between copying and taking inspiration, and it's just kind of pathetic that you would copy such an old logo anyways. But that just goes to show that the Gtag fan game community, it's not even a community, it's just a cesspool of young babies just taking out scripts. Oh, this is another thing I want to touch on. Literally nobody in the fan game community knows how to script. There's maybe 15 people that everybody just uses their scripts from. And I say everybody, I mean all the kids who make their fan games and like do not know how to code. They're not willing to learn how to code, and it's just pathetic. And I'm sorry to any people who make free scripts and then they just get stolen, no credit. Like, I feel bad for you. I'm not the best at coding, but I can still make simple stuff, and I edit a ton of the free scripts that I get, and I will make sure to put credit in my game Smokey tag. Link in description. Well, that's about it for me. Grizz wants to touch on some subjects that he wants to have about copying and all that stuff. So Grizz, you can yap now. There you are.
Alright, so going back to like the Meta Foxes and Snowy, whatever his name is, his game, Orphan Monkeys, whatever. Both the things, well, Orphan Monkeys thing was like more of a remake I did from Jay's, but the Meta Foxes one I made by myself. Like, I got no message for like, can I take inspiration from your splash screen or whatever. And like, I just overall anything, I haven't gotten any like asking for permission before taking inspiration. Like, and the lore, I made that too for the game Smokey Tag, and it was like basically the same thing in Meta Foxes. But
Here's another thing I want to touch on.
yeah.
I have had people who have stolen Grizz's music. I found his lobby music in a random Discord server. Like, I have no idea how they got their hands on it. Yeah, in some random Gorilla Tag developing server, I was looking in the post music, and I found 2 tracks that Grizz has made. The nighttime lobby theme, and the nighttime fossil dugout theme. Full video coming soon on Grizz's channel, by the way. Yeah, copying and stealing is like the biggest rats and nuisance in the Gorilla Tag fan game community, and it's just horrible. Oh, another thing. People have been taking my sneak peeks for Smokey Tag and using them at, like, taking my credit and using them as their own model commissions. So I've really stopped posting sneak peeks as people are taking them and going into Discord servers, going to self-promo and saying, buy my models, I do model commissions, stuff like that, and I see pictures of my own sneak peeks from my game Smokey Tag. Link in description. So stop stealing stuff that obviously isn't yours. I can't post sneak peeks anymore without a watermark, and I wouldn't have to do that with no watermark, and it's just, I have no idea who's leaking all the sneak peeks from my server and like using them for stuff, but it's kind of pathetic, and it makes you look horrible, and you're literally scamming people. You're not good at modeling, you're just stealing my stuff, and that's why I'm praying on your downfall. I know your house address, and I'm gonna okay, do you have anything else, Grizz?
No, just stop copying. If you're gonna ask for permission, just do it instead of just taking it. We spend enough time on it ourselves that we just like, kinda just ours.
So long story short, we get it, we've made an awesome game. We're glad that you've recognized how good it is and want to copy, but please, for the love of Sigma, ask Grizz or me before you take inspiration at all. Like, don't just take inspiration without asking. Like, there's a difference, and I don't want- please don't steal stuff without asking, or take inspiration. It's horrible, I know Trout has touched on this a lot. Just please stop it, please. Please. You'll end up getting a lawsuit from me and my lawyers. So, I'm gonna sue you if you take anything. That's about it for this video. Subscribe if you are a Sigma. Also, join the Smokey Tag server, link in the description.